What's up, guys? It's your boy Dog Randy back at it again with another episode of the NASCAR 25 Career Mode. As today, we are live at the shop and we're going to go to Texas Motor Speedway for the Andes Frozen Custard 300. Our last race was at Talladega, and that could have been our chance to do something. We finished second, just another 500 yards away, and we could have had the win. But Ryan Truex was in the perfect spot at the perfect time, and he ended up winning. But we were really fast. Really fast. Scored the most points throughout the stages. Won a stage. We were bad fast. If we keep up that type of performance, we can absolutely win a restricted plate race. But Texas is next on the agenda, not a super speedway track. And we can cook here at Texas. It's a good track. I think it's good for us. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way. We got a PO. A couple of opportunities for us this week. The engineers would love to have you sit in on a meeting with them. But we've also got a superfan offering us a nice check for the chance to tour the shop and hang out for a day. Ooh. I'm gonna go with the engineer meeting. I hope you paid better attention in high school than you did in that meeting. Still, the engineers got what they needed out of you. Okay, bet. A new sponsor interest. Ooh. Oh, if we finish 29th or better in the next race, we get Mac. I think we can do that, no problem. And then look for the week. I will say at Talladega, we were fantastic in the fact that we kept that car relatively in one piece. You love to see it. And this is when it's going to help. Because quite frankly, we can try to focus on the others. And get there when we can. Because as you can see already, we're almost back completely to where we need to be. I can build up the Charlotte call for next race. That's fine. And then, yeah, as long as nothing crazy happens, like we're cooking here. And yeah, if we finish 29th or better, we get Mac sponsorship. So we go into Texas here. I think we can be decent at Texas. We got level 5 ports. It is a mile and a half. Let's just see what we got for the boys. Alrighty, guys, and we have arrived at qualifying live from Texas Motor Speedway. And
alright, let's go.
Let me tell y'all something. We
Let's make this
indeed
chase.
have a really good core here. Like, this is insane. It's got grip, it's got speed. We could have a really good show in here as long as we don't do anything stupid. And that would include messing up this qualifying lap. We're going to start in the medium, get that momentum. And we're going to have one lap at glory here.
Lock in now, this one counts.
The Andes Frozen Custard 300. And we just got one lap, so we're going to go all the way down. Be in that preferred groove. That car hung pretty well. And that's the tricky corner because in turn 3 I can just go to town here. Look that bottom line. Come up off of it. This is a really good lap, I feel like.
Okay, we're done.
We got
Solid run
24th out of that
best. We'll get you ready to charge to the front.
at a 31.375. 1 second almost behind the pole sitter, which is Eric Amarola. And he's on the pole. So you got Justin Allgaier starting second. Just Austin Hill third. Connor Silich fourth. Jesse Love fifth. Sam Mayo is sixth. Sheldon Creed is seventh. Brandon Jones is eighth. And I swear, every single time, it's Ryan Sieg ninth, Harrison Bolton 10th, and Nick Sanchez 11th. That is creepy. Like, that's actually getting creepy. We qualified 24th. That's good for us here. That's good for us.
The fans are ready, and this NASCAR Xfinity Series race is about to get underway. So now,
And
Time to go. Good luck out there.
we got 50 laps around Texas. We're starting 24th here. But I feel like we can make something happen as long as I'm patient and just willing to let the race come to me. Stage 1 is 11 laps. I gotta get to the bottom.
Clear low if you want it.
You will see this is a predominantly one-lane track. Maybe two, but there's one line that's better than the rest. As we're gonna be in front of Kyle Sieg. And I gotta wait for a lap or two for these pressures to kick in, but here we come. We're gonna get beside Anthony Alfredo.
10 to go now.
Up into P23.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it. One outside.
Oh, I got into the back of Brendan Poole though. Didn't mean to. Like I said, I'm gonna let the race come to me.
Stay low.
I believe I'm faster than these guys, but I just gotta let it work out. And remember, we are definitely in the top 29. For that new sponsor, as I'm just gonna drive left. We're gonna get past Daniel Dye.
Car high.
We get beside a Taylor Gray. And we are clear
Clear
from
outside.
a little draft from Daniel Dye. We're gonna get to the inside of Brendan Poole, and we're gonna get around him, and we're up into the top 20. As we pass 3 cars in 1 lap.
Car outside.
And Jeb is gonna go high,
You're all clear.
so we're just gonna go around him.
Outside.
We get to the inside of Sammy Smith, who was insanely high coming out of 1. And he's going to be really high again in turn 3. We're just going to ride that white line and clear him. And we're up into the 18th spot.
Clear up top. Outside. All clear. Clear high.
And Christian Eckes goes really high. And we're going to get around him. And we're up into P17 just like that, boys.
One high.
And I'm going to go to the inside of Matt DeBennett. Nope, I can't. Nope. It's like I said, I'm not going to force it. But we are going to try to get this run down the front stretch. And try to get to the inside of Matt DeBenedetto in turn 1.
Outside.
I will now that he goes high. Oh, did we get around him, but are we going to be able to keep it off? Yes, we will. That guy, I got a little aero tight right there. But now we're humming. As we're up in the P16 on the track. Halfway through this full stage, we got 5 laps to go. Tires didn't look too bad. I don't know why these guys keep going insanely high. We got William Sawalich side by side for the 15th position.
Stay low.
Still side by side with the 18. He's giving it a good fight on that high line. He's gonna get that momentum down the front stretch and into one. But if he enters high again, we should have it.
Clear.
And we will. But I'm going up the track. I'm pushing now.
One inside. Clear low.
But it's good enough to clear Sawallich. Gonna give me a bump trap for my... Oh! He almost hooked me in the left reel. You can see the damage. You can see the damage it caused. But no harm, no foul. That is a much better turn one. As I'm kind of just bringing along William Sawallich. Not really driving away from Joe Gibbs' rival. As our tire light has popped on towards the end of this full stage. 2 laps to go from Texas.
Outside now.
Oh, I don't know why Dean just checked up so much. But that's going to allow me and Sawallich to get right on him now. I mean, Sawallich is trying to make a move.
One up high. Clear outside.
Again, it's not... I'm not going to force it. Sawallich gave me the bump draft, and I could have gotten to the inside, but that would have been extremely awkward.
One more time.
Last lap of stage 1, Sawallich is going to give me another tap.
Clear.
And yeah, he's going to shove me straight past Dean Thompson. But we're pushing aero tight again. And now Sawallich is underneath me for the 14th spot. As I'm on that high line. Oh, you can just see how much I don't like that high line.
Okay, shake it off. We got plenty more race left.
I got a little loose in the middle of that corner. But it's all good as we get 15th.
Pit road is open.
Connor Silich wins the
Want to
stage.
change anything up?
I'm gonna just beat out that
Right, be up on the wall and be ready,
left
fellas.
reel from Sawallich's contact. You should be alright.
Coming to the green.
And we did lose the spot. But we're up in the 15th. Started 23rd. That's a good solid start for us.
One outside.
I think we can get more, but no. I think we can get more, but no promises. Because I do not let Taylor Gray get to my inside, which is not the case. However, it looks like this outside line on the restart seems to be the way to go. As we got passed by Daniel Dye. I mean, yeah, we got passed by Daniel Dye. We're going to get back around him. We're going to get back to the inside of Dean Thompson.
10 to go this time.
I got a draft from Taylor Gray.
Clear outside.
And that's how you do it.
One up high.
We got back our positions. Well, underneath Sawallich again for that 14th spot as I'm bringing Taylor Gray to the party in that 54. We're gonna just let Sawallich in front of us. Again, I don't want to force the issue. That's the last thing we need to do. And cause an accident.
Driver, that was your best lap ever.
Best lap of the race.
Outside door.
As we're going to get to the inside of Sawallich and Carson Quampel. They are 4 wide ahead of us. Or they were 4 wide ahead of us. We got to the inside of Sawallich. And now we're to the inside of Quampel and we're clear. And we are up into the 13th position. P13 on the track.
That was your best lap ever, bud.
Best lap of the race. Again, back-to-back laps. As we're catching Daniel Suarez here in the 9. Now I know he's got traffic, but it's still really good for our prospects how we're just catching these boys. And we're going to drive to the inside of the 9. Are we going to clear? Yes, we will. That was kind of sketchy, but we made it work. up into the 12th position. But I'm getting aero tight again. And so Wallace will not be able to get inside. Small win for us. It's going to allow us to take this corner offensively. As now I'm trying to get up there with Sieg and Jesse Love. Maybe try to get some stage points. As the Wallace goes insanely high, that's going to allow him to be in a battle now with Corson Quapple. I am, with that said, I am kind of in no man's land at the moment.
5 to go this time.
I say that, but here comes Sawallich with a heavy draft. And I don't know why both Nick Sanchez and Jesse Love just went insanely high to get that run off the corner, I assume, but it's going to allow me to close up the gap. And if I can nail turn 3, I'll be right on them here as we're coming to 4 laps to go in this stage. Only 4 seconds behind Eric Amarola. And turn 1 seems to be the corner that gives us the most trouble. Maybe not so much on that lap, but it has given us some trouble. It's like in turn 3, I can just nail it. Coming to 3 laps to go in this stage. Sawallich has some really good pace. At least comparable to me, as he's been with us almost every stage at the end of this run. Well, it was like that at the first stage, now it's like that in the second stage. Tire light does pop up down the back stretch. We got 2 laps to go from Texas Motor Speedway. Should be alright in terms of tiles. And Sawallich goes high. I hope I just didn't jinx the young man and that number 18. As I've just put about 3 tenths on the guys since I started talking about them. Coming to the white flag.
One more time, buddy.
1 lap to go in stage 2. Oh, I'm getting tight. But that will be A-okay. As we're going to finish P12 in this stage. I'll take that. I'll take a P12. I'm going to try just slightly loosen up this core. Just slightly.
Get up on the wall now. We're coming.
It will P12. So we've gained 11 spots since the start of this race.
Coming to the green.
As we lost a spot to Sawallich.
There's the green.
And here we go, mate. Last stage is live. Eric Amarola is the leader as he did win that stage. It looks like you may have to pit twice.
Outside.
You may have to pit twice, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, it's been a trend. We lost the spot to Jed Bolton on that restart. But to the end, and well, of course we're going to get it back. With that inside line. Now 3 wide behind us. And I'm back to the inside of that old friend. William Sawallich has had to cut down in front of Colson Quample.
Clear high.
Because, like I said, the last thing you want to do is give up your inside.
Car high.
As we actually gained a spot, we're up into P11. No, P12. I got a shitty turn 3 right there. And we'll just tuck back in behind Justin Allgaier. Colson Quampo has come to fucking pull.
Outside door. Clear outside.
How the fuck did I not wreck that core? How the fuck did I not just spin out? Like 3 times. We do get passed by him and Daniel Suarez, as I was just about to say. Colson Quampo has come alive in that. He has come alive in that number 1. We get to the inside of Daniel Suarez.
Clear high.
He clears us, but he's going to be forced to go high.
Clear outside.
And we're going to clear that 9, maybe. Oh, I got aero tight.
1 low.
I'm going to cut down, and we'll clear. And it gives me the bump draft. And just like that, we're in P13 here. I plan on just settling out here. Settling out. It's probably what we need to do. But it's not going to happen when you got Jeb. I don't know what just happened to the 9, but he just lost 2 spots. And now I got Jeb. We all love Jeb Bolton in that 27. Just giving me all sorts of pressure. But, I mean, he's got pressure from Sawallich, who's going to get to the inside of Jeb.
Outside.
Oh, shit. You get the fuck off me, Sawallich. He clipped my corner panel. Again.
1 low.
He is going to go
Clear.
Inside and clear. As we're back to P14, we've actually lost a couple of. We've lost a couple of spots in this stage. As I just don't think this core is. This core is tight. Core is tight, man. I'm really hoping this long run can prevail us out, though. I actually gave a little bit of break right there. It seemed to work. Although I will say Sawallich and Suarez and Jeb are battling for that 15th spot. I'm going to take a wide arc into turn 3, and that's what we like to see. Much better with that. We want to see more of those.
20 to go now.
20 laps to go in the race. Tire light is on. Still got 6 laps of gas in the tank. I'm just gonna have to run that out. I'm gonna have to run that out just bare bone dry. As unfortunately, I'm kind of in no man's land. I'm not catching Sawallich, but Jeb and Suarez are not catching us as well. So it's like I said, I mean, I'm kind of in no man's land. Which, in terms of the racing finish, I don't mind. The content, maybe not so much. So I'm trying to figure out how this car is going to react. Starting to get a little better on the long run, but the problem is Sawallich is kind of checking out.
Come to pit road this time.
Okay, I'll be able to make it. Actually, I'm kind of just chilling. The Lidl is on pit road. So I tell you what, we may not make it. I don't think we're going to be able to make it to the end of this race. Well, we might. It depends. There's a bunch of people coming down this lap. I'm going to come in on the next lap. Because if this race goes caution-free and it turns into a field strategy race, pitting one lap later can make all the difference.
Watch your tires, driver.
And I kind of have the perfect gap. Alright.
Bring it in and pit this time. Okay, make any adjustments you need.
2 cans, 4 tires. I'm gonna leave the wedge.
Bring it in and pit this time.
I'm gonna leave the wedge at that, but I think it doesn't make any sense. I made this call looser, but it seems to have gotten tidal.
Slow down. Car ahead is pitting.
Okay, how the fuck do I go that and Dean Thompson flies in? Like, I think I just lost a lot of time, mate. Well, at least that's what it feels like. But I will say, we did maximize the fuel load. We did just maximize the fuel load. And let's see who we're going to be able to be off here. There goes the Wallich. Alright.
Careful merging back in now.
Oh, I shifted the Oli.
Watch out.
Now there goes Suarez. Oh, don't you hit me.
Heads up.
Motherfucker, don't you hit me, Dean. I almost spun my ass out coming out of the pits. Alright, so we have lost touch. We have lost touch with Suarez and Sawalich. And now we've got Dean Thompson and Christian Edges.
Outside. You're all clear. One inside.
And Eric Amarola has not pitted. Wait, what? Yeah, he did. I thought he pitted before everybody else. Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on. This may be, I'm going to do a high IQ play. And I'm going to let Thompson go. And I'm going to try to save tiles and...
Car high.
I'm going to try to... Now, don't go high, motherfucker.
High edge, you want it?
Stay there. And I'm going to try to draft, save gas and save tiles by just riding in the 26 draft. Because if you ride in the draft, what that does, it creates basically, it lets the back man save gas. Because you're in the other car's wake. Only catch is I'm gonna have to keep touch, which we should. But you can see, like, you can see how much I'm having to lift out of the gas to not run into the back of the 26.
To go this time.
Okay, I probably can't lift in the corners like I just tried to. Or lift down those straightaways like I just tried to do right there. It's probably not gonna work. But I want to know, how the hell does Eric Amarola have that big of a lead? He's surely pitted. And yeah, and also just I'm noticing here, we lost 4 seconds. Well, I lost 4 seconds. Because Suarez and I were side by side each other. Let's not forget. We had a really good battle. It was him and Jeb, actually. It was Suarez and Jeb and Sawalage as well. All 4 of us were in that battle. And it looks like Sawalage is that car ahead of Suarez. Yeah, Suarez is that car ahead of us. Sawalage is that car ahead of Suarez. And we passed Jeb coming out of the pits. And he's back there in that hornet's nest on the track map behind us. I said, I'm just trying to make it to the end on gas. Try to steal a good finish here. And I think we can. But we have to maintain this pace. Honestly. And if the caution comes out now, I will be fuming. And I wonder how many people's gonna try to go for it.
Leader's pitting.
Right on cue. There goes Eric Amarola into the pits. He must have short pitted really early compared to the rest of the field. I know who's really liking this, and that's Christian Nick is behind us. As he's just getting all sorts of good draft. As we're starting to pass some of the people. I actually just got shoved into Dean Thompson.
Outside now. Clear.
Okay, don't you fucking do this now.
Inside. Clear bottom.
Well,
Bring it in this lap, bud.
I'm not pitting.
One outside.
But fuck, dude.
Inside now. Clear high. Stay high.
I think I can make it on gas. Well, Christian Eck has kind of just popped us back into
Clear low
place.
if you want it.
So fair play to the 16. Because I was heading for the wall. 1000% heading for the fence. I got on that, you get on that seam, and you're just a gonal. But we all in the top 15. I think we're going to make it on gas. 2 laps to go. Question's going to be the tires.
One high.
And how many people's going to actually be forced to make a pit stop. We get around Matt DiBenedetto like he's standing still. So me and Jeb should, in theory, make it. Especially Jeb, since he pitted a lap later than us.
Tires are worn, driver.
Okay, let's not spin. As we're coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Last lap of the race. We're gonna pat. Nope, that's not pole position. So Kono Silic wins the race, and I'm just gonna try to limp this thing home
Try to
in,
save some fuel if you can.
in 14th place. Oh, you can hear me pedaling that throttle. We're not gonna get. We're not gonna get the jab.
Take a top 20.
14th. I'll take P14 after all that.
Let's take a look at the
I'll take P14 after all that. We could have had a top 10, but you know, things happened. You hate to see it. But like I said, Kono Silic won the race. Kono Silic won. Then you got Austin Hill, Justin Allgaier, Sheldon Creed, and Sam Mayo rounded out your top 5. And Harrison Bolton, Nick Sanchez, William Sawalich, Daniel Suarez, and Dean Thompson rounds out your top 10. We got 14th. I'll take 14th. That's a good result for us. Yeah. About 24 cars on the lead lap. I'll take that. Only thing that I didn't like. Let's see. Sillage had some awards. Yeah. Dean Thompson's just a small bump with dope. So Wallace for the compliment. Cram was didn't pull, yeah, that lap 1 deal. It's all good. Alright, so this is what I'm afraid of. That tango with Christian Eckes, did that hurt our... We got 55.5 out of that. But did that hurt... Yeah. Not too bad, but it's... Could be better. Could be better. Alright. So, like Dev Tatsa said, we're going to be 18th in points. But I will say, Nick Sanchez is coming quick. We're only 1 point behind us. And Harrison has snuck into the playoffs over Sammy Smith. We all... What's that? 56? Well, 56 points behind Harrison. And we got a leapfrog Sammy Smith, Sawalich, Eckes, Ryan Seek, and Carson Crawford as well. And the next race is Charlotte, which is quite similar to what we just went through. It's quite similar, actually, in terms of layout and just how to race that track. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do. And especially when you consider what we have coming up. We got 273,000. I think we can get some stuff done here. I think we can get some stuff done. But that will be for the next video. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all my updates and all that good stuff. And yeah, boys, y'all have a good one, and peace out, guys.